Hello everyone, my name is English. My number is 149659. My topic is should elderly be left behind by the technology age? In business times, we are always getting used to and adapting to change. In the context of today's era, which is inundated with smart devices, technology has been integrated into our life in the quickest and most convenient way. And the internet has made our lives a digital society. And it seems easy to see that as online platforms have all started to dominated by young people. In a gender, the advocates reservation and continue to attract younger groups. The middle-aged and elderly have become the first to be demanded by digital society, with the conflicting need to different age group going as well. To interconnection has allowed young people to enjoy efficient communication and the convenience of life, while leaving the graduate aging behind the digital tide. The elderly need age-friendly products, and their existing lifestyle need to be respected even more. In China, since the daily induction of epidemic prevention, people are required to scan their health codes when enter public places such as shopping malls, hospital, and bank. Because they are not familiar with smartphone, some old people think that smartphones are affecting their lives in the daily lives. They are called the teachable. Some people think that the underdog of the time should be abandoned, or else they will become headlines to the advancement of the time. But I don't think that all disadvantaged groups should be left behind. The purpose of implementing new technology is to provide the quality of life of the general public and to provide convenience, but not to rigidly replace the old way of life. Otherwise, technology will only become a gap that's divided social classes and age groups. While society is progressing at a rapid pace, it is also important to take into account the habits and acceptance of the disadvantaged group and to provide educational conditions for the elderly who want to learn new technologies, but not to force everyone to catch up with the small age. Not to mention that this is so-called disadvantaged group are the very elders who have raised us. When the time have left you, you don't even say goodbye. This is actually the problem faced by the elderly today. This group of elderly people who have dedicated their youth to building their home are slowly being abandoned by an increasingly technological and intelligent age. The old people should not be left behind in the intelligent age. It is because the old generation of parents who gave their youth to the building of our countries when they were young. And the reason why our country is developing so rapidly. They are created to our time, so they will not be abandoned no matter what. All we need to do is to help them integrate better into this intelligent area and make their later years happier. As a children, for example, it is their duty to help their parents understand this is new and emerging thing. When we were young, our parents took great care of us, teaching us how to talk, how to eat, and how to learn, all with great effort. As we grow older, They start to age, and it is not easy for them to understand many new things. So it is up to us as children to take on the responsibility of helping our parents to learn and understand these new things. However, it is important to be patient with the elderly and try to make moments so that they can learn on their own when their children are not around. There are also recreational activities for older people that can be organized to help them learn. In fact, many nursing homes and community centers now offer courses for the elderly, including not only support, baking, and so on, but also courses on the operation of computer and mobile phones, which are very friendly to the elderly. This is a great way to enrich the leisure time of the elderly. In conclusion, I believe that the elderly community should not be left behind by the times. In an area of technological advancements, individual learning ability is essentially important, but this should not become a mandatory requirement for all citizens. Technological progress should not deprive the disadvantaged group of their right to choose their lives, and the relevant department should not ignore the huge number of elderly people when introducing measures, but should use the overall concept of that legal thing to open a human green channel for the elderly, so as not to let them be abandoned by an intelligent society. The elderly should not be left behind by a smart society. It is only by providing full education to the elderly who want to understand and learn new technological, and by making more of the younger generation aware of the needs of the elderly, and by striking a balance between technological development and traditional life, and improving the quality of life of the elderly and other disadvantaged groups. That's new area of diversity, inclusion, and equality can be built.